get up, you on call, say prayers, do anything you got to do to get the day started. Doc, we back at it.
Yo, we back, baby. Yo, we back. You know, another blessed Sunday morning, man. Yo, today, man, we got a special guest, man. We got our man Malcolm Brown, man, up from Atlantic City, man. You know, the traveling trainer, baby. So this going to be a good one, man. You know, another one about, you know, how fitness changed our lives, man. So, you know what I mean? We don't get started, man. Yo, we got some things coming up here at us, you know, Intensity and Team Chisel coming up. We got a 21-day challenge coming up, man. So just stick tuned. You know, we're going to have all the information out tomorrow, man. It's going down. So stay tuned to that, man. So we're going to get right into it. Little bro, so you could just, you know, give us a little bit of insight, like how you got started with this.
Oh, man. First and foremost, let me say peace. I feel privileged for the invite. Thanks
no
for
problem,
come
man.
Through. Most definitely enjoyed. This is my first time ever doing a podcast. So, you know, I'm kind of excited. I just want to share this good energy with y'all good brothers, man. So, you know, basically I got started young because I grew up in Atlantic City when I was young. And I was always the smallest dude in my crew. You know what I mean? I was always one of the smallest dudes in my crew. Not that I had the Napoleon complex or nothing, because I feel like I'm an average sized dude. I ain't a low dude, but all of my homeboys was just, you know, bigger than me. So I always had to do a little extra. And, you know, growing up in an urban neighborhood, sometimes it's a little rough.
Yeah.
My area versus your area versus his block and, you know, things of that nature. Not that it was too crazy, but I'm going to be the first one that the opposite people pick on. So, you know, that gave me more motivation. And then I started to find a light of, I'm starting to look all right. You know, and once I started to look all right and feel a little better, it helped me out in sports and so forth and so on. And this is as a young age, and I didn't take it serious yet. And, you know, just traveling through life, I went through my trials, tribulations, and I went to a place where it's like you don't have many options to do many things except read, work out. You know, that's like your main two options. And those two things got embedded in me, and I just took it to that level. And once I got the opportunity to come out and, you know, do something that I enjoy, I kept my workout going. Plus, I'm a little, I'm not going to lie, some people call it shallow. Some people, when I work out, I'll do it because I like to look good.
All right, there you go.
When that sun is coming out, I want to be able to go to the beach. Mind you, I told you, I'm from Atlantic City, so I want to be able to walk down the boardwalk with my shirt off and know that, you know what I mean? I'm fit, I'm looking good. So I'm just keeping it honest with you. I'm not going to give you the political answer. I want to be healthy and all that. I do want, you know, that comes with it. But I would have fell off if that would have been my main thing. You know what I mean? What kept me going is the fact that I like to look good. So when I look in that mirror and I get out that shower, I'm like, I'm official. You know what I mean? So that gave me motivation. And unfortunately, I didn't have like my crew don't work out. Everybody I hang out with is, you know, they got the dad body and the beer belly. So I had to find some type of motivation to keep myself going. Yeah. And that was the motivation right there, you know, and I just kept going.
There you go.
That's crazy for you to say, man. I'm sitting here thinking about like how we all three of us got started, you know, from the same situation, you know, being incarcerated and everything. But I never thought, you said something like, wow, man, that's how, it's crazy how you said something. I just want to look good. I ain't care about being healthy.
Yeah.
And that's when my mind frame was, you know, when you incarcerated and anything, you don't care about the health. Plus, you really ain't eating healthy.
Anyway,
You just want to, so when you come home, you still just want to be big. You still might be eating the crazy stuff until you really get into it. What really got me into it when I got my certification. That's what really made me go with the health part about it. Because just like I tell them all the time, but when I first was going to get my certification, I thought it was all about doing push-ups. And it take you a whole nother way. It take you about your health and about your body.
Definitely.
So that's what got me self-conscious of being healthy and eating right and, you know, pushing it more. Because if it was left up to me, I just pushed through just doing push-ups and jump, you know, regular stuff and just bump the food. But the more you get into it, the more you worry about the health and stuff.
They definitely go hand in hand. You know, especially with us, you know, in our community, it run high blood pressure a lot. You know, we got to fight a lot of things because the diet that was forced upon us, you know, it's not really that good for us. We think soul food is like good for your soul. Nah, technically all of those things aren't really good for us. You know, when it comes to when you get into how your biological the body works. You know, so you know, but like I said, for me, I had to find a different route in order to find my motivation. And then, you know, the other one is green.
Yeah.
That's the obvious thing. I'm one I don't hold punches, and I tell a lot of my clients, I love doing this because I love helping people out. I love the energy that I get, but I love making money as well, you know, and I get to make money doing something that I enjoy to do. Like when I get up and go to train, it's something that I totally enjoy to do. So I get to find happiness and make money and take care of my family at the same time. So that's a beautiful thing.
Man, that's the blessing right there, right? And when we talk about like the change, because like this is like how fitness changed our life. So fitness had to play an impact on you making changes to your life, right? Just think about from incarceration, you've been down that road, and then coming home like you spoke on, you've been home 12 years. So what kept you so stern to be here that long? You get what I'm saying? Through fitness, like through the look.
The look.
See? The look.
The look. I'm gonna be honest. It was the look. So when that fitness come into play, and I always tell, even with my clients, the change that goes through on how fitness will change your life, no matter what road you travel, was compliments and the way that your clothes feel. So for me, I didn't have to lose weight because I'm a naturally slim guy. So, but when I get compliments, it's like, that fuels me, you know what I mean? And when I speak to a lot of my clients, when they start getting compliments, I'm like, don't go by the scale. If you go by the scale, it's going to totally discourage you. Go by the compliments that you get from your friends and family and the way that your clothes fit. You know what I mean? So for me, how fitness changed my life is because once I started to look good, my life changed and I got more attention. I got more, you know, more noted. Like even till this day when I pull up, and I see a lot of my old friends, they're like, damn, bro, you still look good, man. You keep it going. So those type of things is what changed my mindset and to keep going. Like, yo, this fitness thing is it. You know what I mean? Like, this can be something real popular. You know what I mean?
I definitely relate to that because that's how I feel. I feel when I put my clothes on, when I look, it makes me want to work out harder. For real, it takes your mind somewhere else, bro. We know we love it because money comes with it. When you start making the money come with it. But at the end of the day, you love to feel good.
The one point I like about it is, I was the other day, when I see a guy, a husband or boyfriend could come with his girl, and you see the best, you can see the hate in his eyes. I poke my chest out a little bit more. And the other day, I was in the out shop and stuff. I had a mom and daughter. The mom started hating. I said, I got him coming both ways. So I be playing with it. Sometimes you know you got something fitting on. You see a man and his girl coming. You look, you be like, man, look, I wish my body was like that. Or something. The girl put her head down and she peeked a little bit.
You get the extra motivation.
I pump my chest up a little bit more. Like,
look, on the flip side, when I'm out with my lady, I tap my lady sometimes like, look, you see she over there checking me out. You know what I mean? Just to mess with my lady.
But you motivate your lady though, right? Get her like, try to get her going. Like, look.
Tighten up because, it's just an extra thing. And she get to smile over it, she don't take it maliciously or like that. But any type of way you gonna find it, you gotta find it. You know what I mean? And the it factor is the it factor because if you don't get the it factor, no matter what your goal is, it's going to end up dying down. Your energy is going to dissipate some, you know what I mean? So my it factor was the look. Somebody else it factor might be, I had high blood pressure and I want to get my pills, and I've done that through working out and helping people out with their diet to be able to get them off of pills. I had one guy, a couple years back, older Italian guy, and he's a chef, a professional chef. So he's constantly feeding himself and tasting. And when he come from work, he'll go to the locker room, change, and get ready for the session. And his socks would leave indentations in his legs. You could put about this much of your finger inside of the indentation because of he holds so much water, so forth and so on. After about a good 6 months of watching his diet and us really locking and loading, he had a good support. His at the time it was his fiance. She worked out with him. You know what I mean? So by the time we was done, his blood pressure pills went down drastically. He didn't have to take water pills anymore. You know what I mean? He could control things like that. So whatever your it factor is, you got to find that and lock and load on it. Facts.
Question, right? Do you feel like now you into this, you've been into it, like you said, a lot of the people you around don't work out. Like takes family members, for instance, this, that. They be going through things. Like, is that a struggle because you can help them, but they don't want to do it? Do you feel like, okay.
It used to be, and when I say that is because when something is new to you, everything is like, you know, you get a new pair of sneakers, you walk a little funny. You get a new car, it's like, don't eat in my car. You know what I mean? So when it's new, everything is like, so when I was new into it, it was a struggle.
Okay.
Because I didn't know how to make them do what I was doing. Part of it was they was scared to work out with me because they thought I was going, you know, just totally break them. And I'm like, that's not what I'm out to do. But once I've been in it for this long now, I got the mindset of, all you got to do is come to me. You know what I do, and you know how long I've been doing it. So at this point, I put the onus on them. I'm not going to hold it myself anymore. You know what I mean? Because if you hold it on yourself, you know, you can start to feel bad. Like, oh, my God, I could help you. And I can't do that to myself no more. You know what I mean? I can only give you that open door. If you choose to walk through it, I'm going to push you, and I'm going to motivate you the best that I can. But until then, you know, and I do that even with my children. I got a 20-year-old and a 17-year-old and a 9-year-old. And they the same thing. I'm like, yo, I'm not going to force you into this life. If you want to jump into it, I'm going to be your biggest support system. You know what I mean? But until then, you know, and my lady just grasped onto it. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, she's really just grasping onto it after all these years we've been together. So I don't feel bad anymore. Because if you let that hold you, that's going to hold you back in a certain way. Emotionally, mentally, you know what I mean? And I refuse to let those type of things hold me back.
Now, definitely, I agree with you, because I had to get to that point, where I had to just stop and push back. We're like, man, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to be on it like, yo, you got to work out. Yo, you need to do this. Yo, you got that. All right, look, come here. This going to do this. We're going to do this. But then it's like you trying to pull them to force them to do something they don't want to do. So I used to be like, I just get frustrated. So I'm like, you know what? I ain't doing it no more. If you want it, you know what's going on. You see what's happening. You see the lives people changing. You see, you know what I mean? It happens all the time. We post pictures, we post this, we show it. When you're ready, you just come. Exactly. If you don't come, then you just not ready.
It wasn't,
It's like everybody around you, just like your entourage, they don't do nothing. They like just circle around you. Not your boys, you know, your boys, your children. 9 out of 10, they don't work out. Your family, 9 out of 10, they don't work out. But everybody want to enjoy the money of it,
and the fun that come with it.
So it's just like you got an entourage. Look at this celebrities, rappers. Everybody don't rap. They just so what you do. Start doing like they do. Since you don't want to work out, you carry the weights when we
do right.
You start working them. You gotta work. If you want to make this money, you gotta just start working.
Nah, for real.
That's crazy.
You gotta do that, man. And like that becomes the hard part, because you want people to do something. And you see it, and you know they're going through something. You know they could be struggling with high blood pressure, diabetes, whatever you name it. And be like, damn, only if they come and do this and they do that, they can reverse it. It'll help out. So that's, you know, and we have to do that, like you said. Like the ownership got to be on them. They got to take ownership. Another thing, right? So when you out, you train your clients, like it's a mental thing first, right? Because you got to get into their minds to get them to want to change. So how you take the mental approach with them?
All right, now you talk about when
you first meet a client, when you first meet them, they sign up with you, and when they starting with you.
To me, the mental part, I already look at them as they took that step. So mentally, they there. I gotta be the one that germinated. You know what I mean? Because the seed is planted. If they came in that far, the seed is planted. So I gotta germinate it, and I'm gonna make it grow. And I've told people prior to signing up with me, if your total goal is only losing weight, you don't need to spend your money on a trainer. And I'm gonna be honest with you, and I tell them, like, you can sit on your couch. If you change your diet and eat the right way, you'll lose weight. But if you're trying to get fit, if you're trying to get your energy up, you know, if you're trying to look good as well as lose weight and be healthy, then that's when I come into play. You know what I mean? And I always say this is the worst scenario that I can give you, but it's like I'm the cherry on the top of the cake. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want you to go out and eat a whole bunch of cake, but I'm that icing on top of the cake. Once you start eating correctly and then you get the workout going along with it, it's going to go. So to go back to the question, it's like I already feel they got that mindset at that point. I just want to be able to water it, put some sunlight on it, and motivate you to let that keep going. I got to be the one to not let it die out.
Facts.
I want to be the one that have to plant the seed no more. That go back to the other question. I don't want to be the one to have to plant the seed. I've spent so much of my energy and time trying to do that with people that's close to me. And you know, people that's close to you is the hardest ones to train.
That's the hardest ones.
The hardest ones.
Let me ask you something. You know, we went through this pandemic, you know, the COVID and everything. How did that turn out for you? Like going through the pandemic, how was
best thing in life for me. That was the best thing in life for me. I made some of the most money that I made during that time. I learned myself even better during that time. And, I was able, everybody was able to get closer to our families because we had nowhere to go. And I worked out vigorously throughout that. And the world shut down in March. I caught COVID in April. And I only had light symptoms, you know what I mean? Smell and taste, that was my only symptoms. And so I'm still, out running, jogging. I'm out front getting busy, putting in work. So somebody might ride by, stop, yo, what's going on? And I gotta keep
back.
Yeah, like you gotta stay back. I actually got it. They like, you serious? You ain't hurting, you ain't this, you ain't losing breath. I'm like, no. Fortunately, they say the healthy ones, don't hit you. So going through the pandemic, it was one of the best things for me. Because I was able to learn myself, and that's where this came from. I became Malcolm Brown, a traveling trainer.
Okay.
And, one of my clients reached out to me. I think she was just talking and was like, I'm gaining stuff back. I'm not looking and feeling how I was. I need you back in my life. Come train me. Yeah. So I was like, all right, she was like, I said, all right, like playfully. She was like, okay, like, can we start next week?
She was like, ready.
So, I went and did it. And the second time I went, I recorded it and put it on Facebook. My phone went crazy. When you start doing that, why you ain't let me know? Yeah. And, the clientele just started to grow and grow and grow. So now I'm seeing a different side of it where, I don't have to go. I wasn't going through the gym because I work out through a gym. Yeah. Subcontract. So, I just seen a lot of different sides of it. So the pandemic was a beautiful thing for me.
The pandemic's for us, like, man, not the whole pandemic. We was back to back.
In the park, right?
Like he got one side of the park. And the crazy thing about it, like, we didn't even know each other like that.
Nah.
I was a trainer, he was a trainer. I come over there and ask a little something like, about, he had little stands and stuff. I was like, nah, where you get that? Little stuff. He pulled his truck up there, I pulled my Cadillac up there. So I'm coming through the whole pandemic. Yeah. And then me, him, you, and a couple other trainers, we even did something through the pandemic. When there was a pandemic going on, we did some free stuff.
Okay.
So this like, I think for all trainers, pandemic was the best thing.
Beautiful. Yeah. So let me ask you a question before you go. Right. In that aspect, because for one, we black men, and the way we raised is to look at each other as enemies and competition. Yeah. So with y'all seeing each other, and y'all don't really know each other, you over there doing you over there doing you. Did y'all ever have that thought of, oh, that's my competition, I need to turn up, so I want to get his, you know what I mean?
I never get that thought with nobody, right? The reason why I don't, because I look at it like, yo, I'm the best at this shit.
As you should feel.
And there's nothing to take away from nobody else, but I'm like, yo, I'm the best at this shit. So what he got going on is going to be whatever he got going on. I'm going to build my wave, whatever. So I don't need to hate on him, but I feel that if we get together, we could build something better. My motto always been, together, everyone achieve more. That's Team Chisel come from that. Together, everyone achieve more, constantly helping individuals diligently elevate life.
Got you.
You get what I'm saying? Yes. So that's my motto. I stand on that. It's no hate, it's no nothing, because I feel he might got a different way that might help other people that I don't have. But if we together, we got 2 different ways. We got 3 different ways. We got 4. We got 5. You get what I'm saying? The more different personalities, the more different training styles, the more you could give a person, the more you could get. That's how I look at it. So me, I never look at hate, but I always just tell her, I'm the fucking best. I'm not going to dumb down.
You should.
You get what I'm saying? I ain't dumbing down, and I don't hate. The competition is myself. How can I get better? So then we're in a pandemic, we got 10 people coming to the park. Then how can I get 20 to come out here? You feel what I'm saying? Or I look over there, if he got he got 7 people, only got 3. How the fuck can I get 4 or 5 more people? That's my motivation. Like if I catch you doing something, I see it on the thing. Damn, that's my motivation. I got to turn up. How he got 20 clients in the class and I ain't got 20? You feel what I'm saying? I'm like that. Why he got 20 and I ain't got 20?
That's good.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I looked at it, man. And we never saw odds.
Basically, you know what I do? The people, just like come from the block. You surround yourself with hustle, you clear I'm a hustler. I surround myself with training. I feed off their energy. Like I feed off like certain things you might say. I'm always a thinker, so I'm always thinking. Like you'll say some stuff right now. Probably 2-3 days down the line, it'll come to my head like, wow, yeah, he got. So I'm always looking at stuff, observing, and other trainers push me. So the more I see down over there, the more make. But I gotta get up. He gonna be out there. If I don't be out there, my client go right there. So you gotta be like, I gotta be there. If I don't be out there, they gonna say, well, Dontae out there, Craig ain't making it. Let me go. So you know, I don't got no room to relax.
Got you.
And just not even with trainers that hang around. It's young upcoming trainers. So I gotta get what I can get up out of it, because I know you can't do this forever. So my main thing is get what I can get up out of it. Business, I'm starting to do it. So you gotta start getting smart with it. Now it become, after you get so much, you train so much, you gotta get business mind with it. Now, if I'm not training, I'm selling dumbbells. I'm doing something that's business behind the scenes. So now my main focus is getting behind the scenes, doing a lot of stuff and everything. But as far as like hate or looking at somebody else, I just look at everybody like it's enough money in for everybody, and certain stuff that you doing push me. And don't get it twisted. You might do a push up and put your arm out. I do a push, but I still little shit. This is a workout tag.
Yeah, we all do that.
Push up with your arm out. I said, I'm get that one. Put both arms out. So you know, I was looking and observing and stuff. So I love it so much. I don't think none is in competition. I think this is enough for both of us. But you just gotta open your mind. And I just want it to be, because you know we gotta be business minded about it. Because we could do this so long, and don't get nothing out of it.
Yeah.
Because we get a little money out of it. Yeah, we paying bills.
Yeah.
But the final result, 9-10 years from now, is we still gonna be relevant.
Yeah.
People still gonna be coming to us like, well, how I got this, or you business part of it.
Yeah.
Now you gotta flip it now. It gotta become business. We can do so many jump jacks.
Yeah.
At the point you gotta be, I'm gonna be a band to the jump jack.
Yeah.
If your arms get sore, I'm gonna be a band.
Yeah.
You feel
Yeah, you
what I'm
add
saying?
to it.
Entrepreneurs behind it.
Yeah.
So that's what my mindset is.
Me, I always tell a person this too. I tell a person, right, when you look at this market, health and wellness is a $3 billion market every year and growing. So how the hell can one person get all that?
Right.
Can't happen. Can't happen. So what I need to hate for? I can't train 1 million people. It's not going to happen. So it's got to be spreaded. But the only way for everybody to grow is you build a team together. All these big businesses, what they do, they got a team. They build teams to keep opening up businesses, to keep branching out. So if I start hating, it's gonna take away from me, because energy, we deal with energy. The universe run off energy, right? We deal off energy. You know when that shit negative, you know when, now I mean, and then sooner or later, the person who not trying to be negative, the snake come out. He pop his head out and he start doing shit he don't supposed to do. So he let you know, I've been this way, but now you know. Now I'm showing you I'm this way because I'm hating on you because you got a couple more clients to me, or my client left me and went over there to you. Nah, they saw something. I wasn't doing something right for my client to leave. I tell a person, if somebody come to me and they leave because they just don't want to train as hard as I want to train them. And the stuff I'm giving them, they don't want to follow. So they want to go to somebody else who might dumb it down for them. That's how I look at it, because you're not leaving me when you get here. Because all the shit I'm going to give you, I'm feeding you mentally, physically, spiritually. I'm giving you everything. You ain't going to want to leave this. So me, I don't look at nobody. I look at all of us, like even you coming down, meeting you, second time meeting you. But still that. Shit, let me come down and do something with you. That helps me. Let me grow with you. You get what I'm saying? Like, damn, we connect the dots. I'm from Trent. You Atlantic City. That's different waves. You connect different channels. You get to do shit. Like, yo, bro, now we start building. You be like, hey, yo, let's do a fit camp down there, bro. Let's do this down there. Let's try to do this up here. And you get to move around, man. You get to grow together. Nobody got to hate. Nobody. But we know that's out there. We know people feel that way. But I look at it, man, like, listen, it's enough out there for all of us to go get it, and we just need to figure it out. Definitely. How can all of us get some of it? You know what I mean? Even man and bro, mad people like, yo, what y'all do the same? Why would y'all? Because I can't do everything by myself. So the mornings I can't get up in the morning because I got my kids, but bro can make it. When he can't come, I could be there. And then when we both there together, y'all got a plus. You don't lose. So we give everybody something different feels. They're not saying, oh, you got to just train with me because you in the building. Nah, if I ain't here, he going to train everybody. If he ain't here, I'm going to train everybody. So now we balanced it. We help each other in our lives. Because when it get rough sometimes, you can't make it and you got to cancel. Clients don't like to cancel. They hate to hear that. They could call and cancel and be okay. Right. But if you call them and cancel, they be upset. Like it's a problem.
Nah. I've gotten a lot of people like that recently because of people canceling the client. I mean, the other trainer canceling, and they're like, all right, it hurt me in a way because they taking slots from my normal. You know what I mean? And now they getting mad at me like, well, you got to let me know when your schedule open up because it's getting filled up too fast, you know. So, but it's always a beautiful thing to have extra people coming over, you know.
Do you be training with other people? Like, do you be like out your way? Like, where you at? Like, do y'all do like different like something together? Do y'all come together?
It's
to
hard.
Do something? Okay.
It's hard. I'm from Atlantic City,
Okay.
but I work
Where you at?
in Glassboro.
Okay, you're in Glassboro. Okay,
yeah, I
okay,
work in
okay.
Glassboro. So
All right.
the dynamics out there is a little different. Rowan College is right there, so I get a lot of young clients, and there's a lot of young trainers. So a lot of times when I meet these trainers, they just like fresh meat coming in the door, and they more of eyes open trying to learn, as opposed to somebody that I could collaborate with and we can be able to blow. You know what I mean? So I'm always in teacher mode in those type of environments when I'm meeting with other trainers and so forth and so on like that. Same thing when it comes to working out. I don't have a workout team. I'd be jealous when I see y'all videos and y'all all in there posted up looking right. I'd be like, but that be part of my motivation. I'm in there like, all right, I know one of these weekends I'm gonna get up there with them brothers and work out. I gotta make sure I be ready. I see, because when you feeding off that energy, you know what I mean, it's gonna help you thrive a little bit more. I don't have that, unfortunately. I've been solo for a long time, not because of choice. You know what I mean? On my workout and in my training.
I see. But that's how it happens. This how dots connect. And that's why we always be like, yo, we gotta expand, we gotta spread out. This for all of us as trainers. We all in certain locations, right? That one demographics, but the world is big.
Huge.
So we gotta try to spread our wings. Only way you can do that, how? You build together. You can't just spread your wing by yourself. Nobody's spreading their wings by themselves. Nobody. Motivational speakers, athletes, I don't care, actors, whoever you want to name, a list of things. Nobody spreading their wings by themselves.
Exactly.
The individuals putting in the work, but they didn't spread the wings by themselves. They found other people who are going to help them put in work. Other people going to put in work. So connect your dots. Connect the dots, man. That's what we all here for, and that's why we glad you came up to take your time out on your Sunday to come up and be a part of this. We appreciate that for real because this is what we want, though. This is what we trying to do because.
That's what I like about it so much. He can say they got the
right, travel. Just like you on the road, right? You pull up.
You gotta move. You gotta move.
So we definitely appreciate that, and that's like things we want to do. We and Craig. We always talk about it all the time, like wanting to branch, wanting to build, connect the dots, because that's how all of us can start branching out.
Exactly.
Feel me? It's not one name. We all still rep what we rep. We built these names for our businesses. We put in a lot of work for these names. So it's like nobody's separating or nothing, but we all still could push our own stuff and come together and do it. That's a blessing to me. Yeah, that's the blessing to me, man. And and I know, like, do you feel like it's difficult, like, because you have no other buddy? Not saying that you need them to push you along, but like just to have that other buddy on the side that's doing what you're doing, and y'all can communicate that way. He training, you training, and y'all working out together sometime. Do you feel that would even help you more?
I believe it would. I wish that I could have that unity with somebody on this type of platform, like the way y'all brothers got it. So it makes it a little. It makes it harder in everything in life because in order for me to get a good workout, I gotta dig deep and go get it. Now, mind you, I gotta do that after client after client after client. And a lot of people think that this training life is easy. Oh, you just gotta go in there and tell people to do some jumping jacks and push-ups. You could just no, it's not that. You gotta literally pour your energy out into each individual. And when they come in with different energies, you're dealing with different personalities, different vortexes of, like, you know what I mean? And by the time my day is over, I'm drained because in order to motivate somebody, you got to really pour into them to get them going, And you do this back to back to back to back to back with different people. Somebody might have had a rough day at work. Somebody might have had an argument with they mate. Somebody, the young boy might have got sat on the bench today because he missed, you know what I mean? And I got to extra motivate him. So I'm constantly pouring and pouring and pouring. And then at the end of the day, guess what I got to do?
Got to work out for yourself.
Work out for myself. Find that energy all the way again and work out for myself. Bro, that don't be easy. It don't be easy at all. This is not for the weak-minded and not for the weak-bodied and weak-spirited.
Never.
You gotta have it, you know what I mean?
It's hard pushing yourself.
Definitely.
Yeah, listen.
Not to cut you off. I went to the gym the other day. Usually, I'm up at 4 in the morning. So my client called out. So I said, man, I went to the gym. I said, man, I ain't gonna work out today. So I put my bag down, put it back in, went to my car, got my car pulled off. Man, I spent right back. I said, I know I've been eating my conscience. But look, not not to throw this top it off, man, but I'm sitting up here, you know, I always
Yeah,
drop
yeah,
but like, bitch, look where we been at, man. Look where we at now, man. This
Yeah.
is like real talk, man. Like from, and I always say, sit in your bathroom about 60, 70 months to look where we at right now, like saving lives, but we was just taking lives.
Yeah.
You know, we was just taking lives, you know, selling drugs and all that other stuff. We wasn't even thinking about our life.
Yeah.
We wasn't even thinking about our own life.
Facts.
But like, not shit to energy, but look where we
Nah,
at
you
now.
good, yeah.
We talking, we giving out advice
Yeah.
to other people. Like, just talking right now, we talking to the world right
Yeah.
now. We ain't just talking to one individual or one set race or one set color, one set side. Right now, we speaking out to the world, man. So, only thing I like, I ain't got no flowers to give y'all anything. No, but only thing I tell y'all, keep up the good work.
Yeah, definitely. You same.
Look, that is the flowers right
Yeah.
there. That is the flowers. And you know, it's not secluded to one race, but you know, you gotta, the race that we in is a real live race. You know what I mean?
Our people.
A real race.
Yeah.
In order to try to stay alive, you know, mentally, emotionally, physically, through this health way. So you ain't shift the energy because that's the energy that we in. You feel me? And then it go back to the title. How fit changed my life. You feel me? If the energy don't shift in certain type of way, your life wouldn't have changed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you wouldn't be able to have made from where we was at to where we at now. That's a beautiful thing to be able to say something like that. You know what I mean? That's a beautiful thing.
Sitting here as black men.
Yeah, nah.
That's a beautiful
Black
thing.
men, we sitting here, we black men, 3 black men.
Yeah.
We built, like, you can't buy these names, these shirts.
Yeah.
These names, you can't buy this at
Can't
Walmart.
nah.
These names that
Trade.
we on our shirts, this stuff
Trade.
we built. You ain't nobody
Yeah.
say how you can buy this in a book or
Nah.
Amazon.
One day.
One day.
Go back to what you were
But
saying.
what
You
we were
said-
saying.
That's that behind the scenes.
Behind
stuff
the
you were talking
scenes.
about. One day is coming, brother.
One day.
Yes.
Right? And that's all our mission is, though, to give it to the world.
Exactly.
That's our mission, to give it to the world, to keep feeding, man, keep dropping knowledge, and keep helping people. Because that we know all of us sit up here and we know we get that spark from helping people. When you see somebody lose them pounds, man, they feeling good, they body, they start showing you their muscles, they tell you they clothes sizes now. Yo, you be like, damn, yes, all right, now let me keep going. That's our motivation. Our motivation. The money be good, but the greatest thing is when a person changed their life, man. When you post a picture of a person, they lost 30 pounds, they lost 40 pounds, and they start telling you,
Yes, that's huge.
you be like, damn, all right, well, let me see what I could do next. I need somebody else to, man. So we all did that with our own life first. And that's why I applaud all of us all the time. That's why it's really no room for hate for me in life, period, right? With anything, right? It could, because I've always learned, even when in the streets, I'm like, well, I'm going to hate on that man. He just my motivation. So I'm going to try to get that. I ain't about to hate on that. I'm going to try to get. So now in this room, in this field now, when I see somebody else, yo, it's like, that's my motivation. He doing what? Then he just pulled up there like, no, I gotta try that shit. See, can I do them too? You get what I'm saying? That's my motivation. He just did what he deadlift, what he bench. Damn, all right, I gotta try to push hard to get to that. That's motivation. Clients, yo, helping each other. Cause I might need some advice from you. You might know something I don't know. You might direct me to somewhere I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We do it all the time. Somebody might need some information. Yo, it's like I ain't gotta charge you for no information.
Right.
It's free. You know what I'm saying? Cause eventually all is gonna come back.
We'll come back around.
Gonna come back, man. So
That's crazy because, you know, like, how you look at it, like, and just people in anything, just because somebody look built like that, they not built like that. Just like you might have a real nice body. She not really built like that mentally.
Yeah.
You might have us physically. We not really built to like that mentally. So a car might look good, but it's raggedy. So stuff looking like it's built, but it's not built, man. And that's where the hate coming in.
Yeah.
Of certain things. Because people and places and things, it's just not built
yeah.
the way it look. Some stuff is just look like that.
Yeah.
So you know that's where the hate coming at.
Yeah.
Definitely. Let me ask you all a question. Another question. Because this is one of the things, and this is the help for any up and coming new trainers that might be seeing this venue that we on right now. It might help them out because it crippled me in the beginning.
Okay.
Was when I first started training, I was training my clients like I work out.
Like you work out.
Or like I was coming to work out with you and you. So I'm like, I had that mindset, oh yeah, I gotta go hard. I gotta break them. And then that turned a lot of people off.
True.
You know what I mean? How long did it take for you to find out, like, I can't be a drill sergeant, I gotta be a personal trainer, and I gotta train this person individually to their needs, not to how I feel it should be until I build them.
You know what? I kind of learned that early in prison. I learned that in prison. Tell you the truth, right? because our car, I was in the Fed, so our car, I had 22 people working out with me, all different fitness levels. So it was like, we set a dumb workout up there for everybody to go hard, but you still had to encourage the person who couldn't lift all the weight. Like, yo, nah, bro, take the lighter dumbbells, take this. And then when I actually started training people in prison, I started knowing, like, yo, all right, I can't give him my workout because he can't even do 2 push-ups. He can't do that. And my studying really got me there. Outside of the training manual, what got me there? Because I used to order all type of books, and we had a little study group there. It was 4 of us. And one of the dudes one of my mans came down from, came from Raybrook to Fort Dix, where I was at, and he was from Jersey, and he had his certifications, and he started teaching me a lot. So he started teaching. So when I came to the streets, I already basically was equipped with that. You know what I'm saying? My trial and error was in prison.
Gotcha.
You get what I'm saying? So me coming home, I knew how to separate the training from me and the clients. So that's what really helped me. Prison what helped me to separate, because I started getting taught that like everybody can't lift what you lift. Everybody ain't gonna go as hard as you gonna go.
Right.
When you go that hard, and I realized that because when I first went in, the dude made me throw up. They made me keep getting on the bar and shit. I'm like, bro, man, I'm fresh in this joint. I'm just trying to get. They like, yo, man, after you done throwing up, come back, finish that money. You know how you finish that money.
You gotta get it.
So I told myself, I'm like, yo, this shit never gonna happen again to me. I don't care who it is that, and I just went dumb ham. But then when people start wanting to come work out with me, I'm like, yo, listen, bro, I go ham. So if you want to join, you don't have to exactly do everything I'm doing, but you got to try to push yourself. Yeah. So coming to the streets made it easier for me to adjust and adapt, because I started putting together systems in prison where it can meet everybody's fitness level.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? No matter what. So it could be 20 of us working out together, but all of us can have different fitness levels. But all this workout could benefit all of us.
For everybody, yeah.
So that's how I learned mine.
I will keep it 100 with you.
Yeah.
You do. How I learned mine is first I was charged $5 a session. When I first started, I charged $5 a session. 45 minutes, $5, just $5.
Wow.
I had bad drinking problem, so I used to train to get drinks.
Yeah.
So as I was training everybody the same way, hard, it started taking away my drinking money.
Yeah, you running them off.
Yeah, I was running them off, so I said, I'm taking away my drinking money. Let me, I'm just real talk.
Yeah.
Just real talk. And I figured out like that. I started, like, each individual, I said, well, then I started backing down a little bit of training. This person,
Yeah.
men, I turned it up a little notch, and I seen some men was weaker than women.
Yeah.
So my thing was, it started taking away from my drinking. It started taking away from my bottle money. So that's how I learned how to, like, maneuver.
Yeah.
Then once I got the riff of it, then, you know, after I stopped drinking,
Yeah.
then it smoothed out. Now it went like that. So it was taken away from my drinking. And that's
But-
just real talk. I start, you know, I'm trying to train all day. I might make $50. I go out there all day, I'm making $15.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah, that's-
so for one of the somebody out there, I can do
Yeah.
2 jump jacks. Relax a little bit, you know.
Me, yeah,
Sit
for
down,
real.
Want some water? First I was out there, no, do this, bro. You know, scream. I can't deal with him.
But now any trainer that come into this field, or anybody who been training, because some people who've been training still learning. Like, people be thinking they know it because they get the books. The book sense is half of the equation.
That's what I was going to ask next.
You half the equation. You get what I'm saying? So I always tell a person this first. I say, yo, look, if you feel you could train so hard, don't think the person walking the door is you. You got to now assess that person. When you walk in the door, as a trainer, I tell the person, you got to learn to know what that person could do already when they walk in the door.
Exactly.
So when that person walk in the door, I could tell what I need to do with this person from the rip. When I sit down and have a conversation with them, I already know they're going to tell me what they're going to say out their mouth.
I'm at that point.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
I'm
I tell a person, I said, so you got to learn this, and it takes time. It don't happen overnight. So in your craft and your walk of that journey, take time. Don't rush. That's what, don't rush. That book part, use the book part of knowledge. That's for yourself. We don't use the terminologies out the book when we talk to a client. You can't. You'll lose them. If I sit there and I have a conversation, I'll blow their head off and lose them. So I learned to dumb it down, learn to dumb yourself down some, but still give out the right knowledge, the right information to where they can accept it. And that's why I tell them, I say, yo, take your time, man. Pay attention to people. People around you. Learn from your atmosphere. If you ain't even training a person, just look around the gym. Because you can start seeing what a person doing wrong.
Exactly. I actually got plenty of clients. Like that's how I was taught to get clients.
Yeah, because you go out,
Find something
you
that
go
they
out, you
doing
find
wrong.
something they doing wrong, and you go tell them, and like, yo, let me help you with this, let me show you. Same
Like, you
way.
go to the gym, like you might, like say you go in the gym, you might come to the gym, you got somebody in the gym, and you see somebody doing something wrong, you be like, it kill your mind, start killing.
Yeah.
You. So you go, then you got a client. 9 to 10 you get a client.
Yeah.
Like, you do it like that because you hurt yourself. So,
Yeah.
So just like Don said, and it's more hands on too.
Yeah, it's hands on.
More hands on, just like Don said, you see somebody, you peep it out. My main thing, what I don't like, what killed me is. Now start tomorrow Monday. I got all these training and all these thoughts in my head, but the clients, my original clients. I hate when I'm thinking like, do y'all get that?
Yes, sir.
You thinking
For
of the
me,
workout
no,
ahead of time?
I don't anymore. Never.
See,
I will be in a session, finishing, and my next client might be right there, be like, what you think we gonna do today? And I'll be like, I honestly don't know anything that we gonna do.
I don't even go off that. You know how really my programs go off, and bro could tell you all the time. This is how I started designing. I even did this when we was in prison. So everything I really do now, I did in prison. It was get up and be prepared for life.
Okay.
You don't know what's gonna happen throughout your day.
Okay.
So I set my workouts in the morning. When I wake up and I come in, I walk on there and look at that board, then I start putting stuff up there. Because my client walk on the door, they should be worrying about life. They should not be worrying about if I'm gonna do chest today, if I'm gonna do back today, I'm gonna do legs today. No. Come in with the mental capacity, like, it's gonna be a rough work, but I'm ready. I'm ready to turn up. I'm ready to go. You feel what I'm saying? Because when you walk back out that door, you don't know what in life gonna happen.
Exactly.
So my motto is always, we train for life. That's why I tell people, we don't work out. We train. We training for what? For life. Because we helping people mentally. Mentally, we changing their thought process. We helping them go out there and elevate their careers just because of how their thought process changed from fitness. Because we know what type of hormones fitness produces, what they elevate. You get what I'm saying? So then what? They physique, their body's changing. They start feeling confidence again. They start looking good. They start
good,
everything
feel
changing.
good.
Look good, feel good. Then what happens? They soul. They inspired. Their soul changes. They go to a whole nother level where you can feel their energy level. You feel it. You get what I'm saying? So my motto always be ready to train for life when you walk in here.
Big fact.
You know what I mean?
That's a good way to
So
think of, for yourself, man. Because like, what I, like how I think about stuff like that.
Yeah.
Is like some stuff you just don't got no control over.
nah, you
Just
don't.
like- and I don't kill myself with stuff I just don't got control. Like we ride right now, catch a flat tire.
You ain't-
You be like, I could have stayed here doing podcast 2 more minutes and podcast. Like, you ain't really got. So I don't
Look,
kill myself.
what's
with
gonna
stuff
happen
like,
is
yeah,
gonna
it's
happen.
Yeah.
Now I know if I'm going and doing something wrong, committing a crime, or something, I got control
Yeah.
over that. So I know what the consequences come with it. If I feel it, I know
Yeah.
what's going on.
Me, I just want my clients to think, and I want them to be prepared mentally. It's a mental, life is mental.
Gotta
Because
be.
people struggle to walk in that gym door every day consistently.
Yes.
You feel me? So it's the part of planting the seed in their mind. Build them up. So every day, no matter how hard the work is, in their mind, they want to get there. Because of what you feeding them. Training don't matter no more. It's what you feed them. So training just becomes a part of the process.
And when they don't get fed,
When they don't get fed, they
wanna
start to
come back.
starve and they want to come back. Because you know how many people left me and stopped or something, but called to come back? Yo, I got to get back to you, man. There's no way I could do this no more, Baba, like this. Because of what I was feeding them. You get what I'm saying? Feeding them. So now they hungry. They going without it. They starving. So now they got to find that again. They like,
Exactly.
you need to feed me again,
Uh-huh.
man. So, and that's I think what all. Now you go.
It's a life journey.
Yeah.
Like, it's no more room to take over.
Man,
It's like you get to that certain age.
we run a marathon.
You can't stop.
This a
Put it
marathon.
to the side, you got to do this to you. I got 6 feet under.
Till we
man.
gone,
Man,
bro.
you gotta,
It's a lifestyle.
It's lifestyle.
You gotta
You
be a
can't,
lifestyle.
Like when us start right now, we'll feel some type of way. You
Man.
Then I see you, I'm like, damn.
Yeah, right.
MB, have it going on. Bitch. I'm high. I'm right by you.
You peeking? Nah. But yo, so we about to get ready to come up on Craig. You got the tip of the day, man. Craig got the tip of the day for us.
I left everything at home. I was doing something different, so I'm coming off the membrane.
Okay.
So
I got you. We're gonna use some clean. You got cleaning products in your house, y'all. I know y'all got that in your house, man. He using Lysol cans today.
Just give him the thing, Doc. So
I got you.
I'm gonna put it right here. Just put 2 right here. 2 right here. 2 right here.
Yeah. You got Lysol cans, y'all.
Just go down the squats. Just go down the squats. Just go down the squats.
So you doing regular squats.
There's 2 workouts.
2 workouts. You're gonna have 2 separate ones. Pick the cans up, and you're gonna do curls. Curls, like you got dumbbells. You're gonna do curls. You pick your reps, and then you shift over, pick the other cans up, and you're gonna do curls.
Take it down like that. Go down the squat.
Down the squat. See, that's it.
Go down the squat.
Look right in your home. Pick a little small area in your home. And you can use it right at the crib, y'all.
Go down the squat. Go down the squat. Shift.
Shift.
Go
Go other cans,
Like that.
and you
Like
curling.
that.
That's it, y'all.
Some simple cans at home.
One more, Craig. Do it one more time for us. One more time for us. Yeah, just repeat the whole thing one more time for us. Yeah, one more time. Go down, squat.
Go down squat.
Good. Shift over, y'all.
Pick cans up.
Yep.
Pick cans up.
Put them down.
Go down the squat.
Do it back to your squat. There you go. That's the tip of the day, man. You know, man, we got the brother about to come up here and close it for us, man. I want to just tell y'all, man, just listen, lock in, man. You already know the brother flew down, Malcolm, man. We want to thank you for coming, man. We appreciate everything, the knowledge you came and dropped, and for just, being a part of how fitness changed our lives, man.
Most appreciated for having me.
Yeah,
Thank
definitely,
you,
definitely.
Chisel. Shout out to y'all.
You already know, man. Here you go, BU, close us out.
And before BU closes out, man, I will let y'all know this month, my clothing line be out this month. Women clothing line, women tights and women workout clothes.
Nice.
So this month I'll have it on the market. Just let y'all know.
All right, peace. I want to thank my brother, the God, for coming out, man. You know I love you guys. I mean, I appreciate the energy. Appreciate my brothers. Like we say, brothers building brothers, man. That's what we doing over here. Y'all know I begin everything with today's mathematics. Today's supreme mathematics is power. If you paying attention and you listening to the words that we manifesting, it shows that we have more power together than we have separate. So what we doing is using our mind, our wisdom, our knowledge to come together, unify, and bring about a difference, not only in ourselves, but in the people that we encounter in our community. So with that being said, man, come out, support the team, support my brother Malcolm Brown, the traveling trainer, support Team Chisel, Big Dreams, Intensity Built to Last Fitness, and let's go, people. Let's work. Peace.
Peace.